awkward intro. Check. So this is... hands off my face. So this is my first vlog. How do I explain who I am and why I'm doing this? Alright, we'll start with my journey of poker so far. So I started playing poker in high school. It was about 10 years ago now. I played on Poker Stars Full Tilt. I was frankly really bad. Total fish. Not really any idea what's going on. I had no idea what's going on, but I just absolutely loved the game. Something about it, you know, playing games has always been fun. Learning strategies, and there's so many different variables, so many different strategies in poker that I could see the potential. I could see the endless potential. I just didn't know how to put the work in and figure it out. After high school, I went to the Navy. I was in there for Navy for 4 years and played a little bit of poker, but not that much. After the Navy, I went back home to Salem, Oregon for a while. Played a little bit, but just at a local card room. Learned a little bit more, learned how to deal. I never actually dealt professionally, but you know, I made a couple of friends who would deal for me and teach me how. I was still pretty bad, I'm sure. Went to Vegas at one point in time during all this, and that was the worst thing that could have happened to me. I sat and played a 1-2 game for 16 hours and left with you know plus $1,200 and just thought I was the king of the world. Bad idea. After that, I moved down here to where I currently reside in Santa Barbara, California. As far as poker goes, I play a little bit down in LA, and played a little bit when I first got here 3 years ago, one of the casinos. It was about a year of not keeping any records, not keeping log, just playing, thinking I was profitable in some way. And now for exactly a year, I've been keeping a log. Been very professional about it. Every single session that I've played, I have logged into my graph and actually keep track of my finances, or at least my poker winnings and losses. Currently a negative player. I think I'm losing $1 an hour, which is okay. I'm okay with using that as a learning curve. I've banked a couple of tournaments, and most of my issues have been around bankroll management. So this leads me to my other parallel, my other story, which is a story of becoming a professional yoga teacher. And so in the Navy, I developed a lot of anxiety and depression. I'm gonna get raw here pretty quick. So with anxiety and depression comes drug abuse, and I abused drugs pretty significantly and ended up getting kicked out of the Navy for it. I went into a rehab for 30 days, and I learned a lot about myself. And I also found a yoga practice there. They had a yoga teacher come in, and I was like, damn, what is this? I really like it. Something about this is really good. After the Navy, I was in Salem, Oregon for those 9 months and just did a little bit of yoga here and there, and just knew that I loved it. I just didn't know what it was, what was going on. When I moved down here to Santa Barbara, I knew I needed a safety net, so I didn't fall back into my old patterns of anxiety, depression, and drug abuse. So I went to yoga right away. The very next day, I started taking yoga classes, and shortly after that, I did a yoga teacher training while I was working construction in order to make some money. And it's been a long 3 years, but ever since then, I have been making strides towards becoming a professional yoga teacher, alongside with being a professional poker player. Ultimately, that's what I want to do, is have both of those things be part of my income. So I've tried to start a vlog probably 4 or 5 times. It's called the Gratitude Happens vlog, and that's what this one will be titled with this launch off, thanks to Andrew Neeme. But I've never tried to start a poker vlog. I realized after playing poker for a while that it didn't fulfill me in the way that I needed to be fulfilled. When I watch most poker vlogs, what I see is a bunch of people breaking down hands and trying to make it as a poker player. And I think what they're attracted to is the lifestyle. There's not a whole lot other than that that they're going for is like, how do you be successful playing poker and living the lifestyle of being an entrepreneur, of having your own time. And so this is less of a straight up poker vlog and more of an entrepreneur vlog, because as I see Neeme, as I watch Neeme's videos, what I see is a series of decisions, and he seems to be making a decision every single second of his day, you know, whether it's the hand that he's playing, or trying to get more sleep, or eating healthy, or exercising. And in the vlog for him seems to be a way to really sit down and say, you know, am I making decisions that are plus EV? For those of you who are not poker players, EV means expected value, which means that every time you make a decision, you expect that if that same decision happens over and over and over again, that you will be positive, you will make money on it. And I take this concept and I put it into life, because I don't actually care about money. What I care about as far as life goes, the passions I really want to put into the world, is about health. It's about understanding the body with which you've been given to traverse this world. You know, anywhere you want to go, you have to take your body with you. And that's body, your mind, your soul, your emotions, everything has to come with you all the time. And I want to make a vlog that focuses on plus EV decisions for your soul. Luckily, a big portion of making those plus EV decisions for my soul is making plus EV decisions at the poker table. So while I might not be talking just technical poker, I will be talking about poker and how the things I learn at the poker table translate into being an entrepreneur, being someone who decides they have a passion in the world, and then go out and be successful at that passion. I think that's it for the intro. That's a little bit of me, and thank you, Andrew, for giving me this challenge. 5 weeks, 5 vlogs, to take a look into my soul and make plus EV decisions, not just at the poker table, but in all of life. Alright, I think I've got everything. I've got an awkward intro, explained who I am, what I want to do, what the purpose of this vlog will be for me. I feel like I'm missing something, though. What makes a good vlog? Oh, that's right. Time lapse.